Hey everyone, Eddie here. We are back with Decktamer. It's a roguelike deck builder with a creature collector aspect. We've played it for a few days now and have to say, this is a gem. This is such a good game. It mixes roguelike, deck building, and creature collecting so well. And it does have a challenge if you're looking for it. That is for sure. The last video we made did so well. I was so overwhelmed with how everyone really enjoyed the video and the views and the requests for more. So here we are. You asked for it. We have more Decktamer. We're going to try to see if we can make it past the boss and see where we can go from here and maybe find some new beasts and move forward and progress. See what else we could find along the way. So if you haven't watched those previous episodes, please do so. I also did a live stream not too long ago where I did a run where we got to the boss. So if you'd like to see a little bit more that's not in the playlist, that's where you would want to go. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments, so let me know what you think of the game, the gameplay. And of course, if you'd like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here and would love to see you join, especially if you're enjoying the content. And a big shout out to all of my current subscribers that constantly comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate you. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, see, so we've unlocked the second area, but we need to beat this boss first. And as I mentioned before, we've come close a couple of times, but in our live stream, we actually got to the boss, and wow, it was tough. It was tough. I am on normal difficulty. There is an easy, and apparently there's a hard and like a very hard mode, which is, I don't know, it's kind of insane. Let's see here. We did Blood Grub in our last run, and it was actually very good. This is a new one. I haven't seen this one before. When place inflicts slowness to all enemies. Oh, to all enemies. Oh, this is a good one. Wow. It is only a 2, though. But we could try this. Kilimaru? Let's see. What do we name Kilimaru? Coco? Fresh meat? Oh my goodness. Titan Griffin. Griffin is actually kind of cool. Let's go with Griffin here. Ooh, the Hell Rat. When placed, gains 3, bite, and then hits first. We didn't have... I do like the Bull Weevil, and this will give us some charge and speed. This might be pretty good. We've been liking the crabs, too. Let's go the Bull Weevil. Yeah, let's see this. So that's our deck. Here we go. We got Griffin and the Bull Weevils. All right. So if you're new, I would recommend watching my first impressions or even the previous video. I do go a bit over, but I will go through some things as we progress because, to be honest, there is a lot to this game. And I am still learning stuff on how certain mechanics or certain conflicts work within the cards themselves and the beasts. So essentially you have 2 paths to choose, and each one has a different set of monsters, item rewards, and event rewards. So this one has the ability duplicator. Choose an ability and extract 2 copies of it. So essentially you can grab any of these abilities here and you can make a copy of it, which is really good. Because if you think about our deck, right, we could get the win place when it inflicts, and then also place it on some of our other ones, so they constantly get lower swiftness, which essentially makes us faster, which is nice. So that's where you choose the next one. So this is the next set of monsters if you want to face these instead. This is where one of the roguelike elements come into play, right? You have that pathway choice and then different item rewards. Oh, look at this. Deals 2 damage. I've never seen this before. This must be one of the new ones that we got. Wow, that could come in handy, actually. And the event reward here is Metabolism Shift. Choose a creature, give it 3 max HP at the cost of 3 speed or 4 speed at the cost of 1 max HP. That could be good, too. I mean, this only has 1 health. So it seems like we could take this one out, no problem. Although it does have 7, and it has a high 6 attack here. Although if it does do this, it will destroy itself. But you have to understand with this, there's also Taming. And Taming is a must in this game. So, I'm actually kind of thinking this one may be actually pretty cool to try. We could maybe just tame this one right off the bat, right? Because we do have a meat. So, all right, let's go ahead and go into this one, see what happens. Very interested. Okay, so gains 1 protection. And then here's a Silver Hornet. Can't take the target below 1. This creature, the creature that will be hit, whether it is the same lane as the attacker over a different one. Okay. So we know we're going to try to tame that. Can you just tame right off the bat without even trying? You can. Isn't that... It's like, I didn't know you could do that. So yeah, if you wanted to, we could just go ahead and straight tame. I mean, that's a 50% chance there and 100%. So again, this is explained a little bit better, but just quickly, the way taming works is each creature is a certain type, you know, carnivores, piscivores, herbivores, and essentially you get these different cards. You can use different ones, but you can see the percentage is not as high, and that's because it's not its favorite. But meat, for instance, it's 50 and 100. And the reason that is because if you have any creature at 1 HP, you are guaranteed, as long as you have the correct, meat or taming food here, you're guaranteed 100% to tame that beast. But if it's higher, you could still tame it, as we see here, but the percentage isn't as high. So it is good to lower the health and also try to tame. And there's also different items and stuff that can help along the way. So we're just going to do this right off the bat. Now we got Silver Hornet, which is really cool. Sasha. Sasha's kind of a cool name for Silver Hornet. Siren. Nova. Yeah, let's do Nova. That sounds pretty cool. Tame a creature without damaging it. And apparently you can get an achievement. That's cool. We've never seen this one, so this is a new one to add to our bestiary. Psychotina. That's actually a cool name. When an ally is placed, regain 1. Okay, well that's good. So it's not going to use its ability because there are no more. This little telescope will let you know if there's any upcoming enemies in the back. Currently, you start off with just 2, but it goes up to 3. I haven't seen anything higher than that. But you will be able to tell the number here if there are more monsters you could face. So that's always a good tip to kind of look here as well. So this has protection, which is really good. Protection reduces damage for 1. So even if we hit it for like 5 damage, it'll only take 1 for that turn. Okay, so this is going to do 2 damage, and it's going to inflict poison. Holy. So we're going to put our Bull Weevil here. And we're going to put this here. So we're going to try our in here. Nice. So now it lowered their stamina, which doesn't matter for this one because this is still pretty high. This is actually a good card. We may try to tame this. And then for this one, though, it works because this was originally a 2. So now we're going to attack first because that's what this green circle is. It's swiftness. So it allows whatever the creature is that has the highest to attack faster. And if it's the same, both creatures attack, which is a very interesting effect because having them at the same swiftness and having them both do attacks makes you think a little bit different on how that phase works. So if we come across it, we'll show you what we mean. So let's do this. So this is going to attack for 2. We can life leech for 1. So if we do this, we're only going to do 1 damage to it, and this does 2. So let's start off with 2 on that one. This one's going to do 2 damage to us anyways. We're going to gain speed, which is great. That's why I love Bull Weevil. So we'll do 1 here. And we're going to see if we could possibly tame this. Maybe. What is this one at? Oh, this is a Pisces. Discards your hand and redraws as many. That's not as good. Okay, let's try this and see what happens. Okay, got my turbo. Fortunately, I got the poison, but now that's done. So now, we're still at 50% on these, unfortunately. Oh, we got the 75 on this one, though. So if I really wanted to, I could grab this one. I think I do. I think this is actually worth picking up. Especially, we saw the effect of the poison. So essentially, you could do 3 damage in 1 turn. Nice, we picked it up. Perfect. So now we got Maskull, Vegeta, Jowd, Ahmed. You can type a name too. I kind of like seeing what the pre-made names are in this game because they actually have some pretty good ones, I have to say. Whisper. Kind of like Whisper here. Let's call that one Whisper. Okay, so this one's going to attack for 2. So we definitely don't want to lose our Bull Weevil. Now, if there are no cards, in front of the target, because each one attacks the card in its lane, unless the card says it'll attack a different adjacent target. So, but if it's like this, the Bull Weevil is still going to attack this, even though it's on the same lane, because it's just how the system works. It'll still attack because it won't attack just empty space. So, which is good. I'm glad that it does that automatically. So that kind of helps out. So we just want to go ahead and get rid of this. We're going to take 2 damage. So I think I'm going to do this just so I can gain some health back. And then we'll just go ahead and just do the 2. And this should go ahead and get rid of this completely. Let's see. Perfect. That was great. We already tamed 2 creatures. We got them. They're very low in health, but I mean, 6 damage is a lot. Is a lot. And essentially, if I understand this correctly, it says can't take the target below 1. So that might be the target, like they say, doubles its stat changes. Wow, so this is super good. I mean, we could just do 6 or more right off the bat. And then this with the protection and the poison. Very good. And we got this deals 2 damage, which may come in handy. All right, so after every one, we do the event, like we mentioned in the event rewards. And then that's when you look at this, explorer's manual as you were. Seemingly overnight, I noticed that my creature's metabolism has completely changed. Wow, metabolism is a hard word to say. The extreme conditions of the environment force its body to bulk up. Choose a creature. It gains +3 max HP, but with -3 speed. Choose a creature. It gains +4 speed, but -1. Stays the same. Well, if we bulk up, hold on a second. We could bulk up our Nova, right? So how much is it? 3 and -3. So this will still be a 4, which is really good. But now we gain 3, so we're at 4. That's really good. Are you sure you want to give this creature +3 max HP at the cost? Yes. That's a pretty balanced creature now. Wow, that's so good. That's why this game is so good. This essentially is what they refer to as a mutation, and there's a lot of mutations in the game. I'll show you too. You get syringes, and you copy and take abilities as well as you choose. because you are definitely going to lose creatures throughout your runs. But the point is to use those abilities on other creatures so that way they could progress. So that way you could tame higher level creatures to then face, you know, the tougher enemies in the later battle stages. Because as I say, this game is pretty difficult and it does get tough. So let's actually take a look at this now. So Nova's now pretty solid. And if we really wanted to, we could take when placed gains defense. So that way this doesn't get injured at all. This could be a very, very good attacker now too. We could try that. Let's see. See, when placed, gains. So the syringe is going to take this talent. Now, unfortunately, this won't have the talent anymore. But now we can increase Nova, and now it also gains this. So there's the mutation part. It's very cool. And you can mix and match. And as we saw before, we had the opportunity to go that other pathway, and it had a dual syringe. So essentially, we could have made 2 of these if we wanted to. But we ultimately chose this path, and it was worth it. Because having a 1 HP monster is very difficult, right? It's very difficult to work with in this, especially with how difficult the enemies are. So this and the defensive just makes this an awesome new monster. Okay, I think that's good for the mutations at the moment. So let's go ahead and see what our new path is going to be. We get Hell Rat. Wow, there's 3 we haven't seen here. So these are all new. Let's see, Momentum, gain Swiftness. I'm liking the Swiftness stuff. This may be like a Swiftness build. For each it also... Oh, so that's for this creature. Hits all lanes, inflicts to all enemies. Wow, and this will work too with the other one that we have, right? Yeah, because for each one this target has, that's how much you can steal. So this is looking actually like a really good one to take. So, at least for this monster. Did we get a carnivore? No, but we could still tame. It just won't be as high. And then we got some more poison. And the event reward is Strange Mushroom. Gives a creature +1 HP and 1 speed. Or 3+3 but with a curse. I've done this before, and unfortunately the curse I got made our monster so weak. It was so unfortunate. Okay, this one does have carnivore and fish as the rewards. This one had 2 herbivores and the restore 2, so let's keep that in mind. The event reward is restore 1 heart to one of your creatures 5 times. That could be very good. Inflict poison to itself and the target. This is a really good one because of the charm. The charm is super good. There's another Moscal, so we could take another Moscal and then get the protection again, right? Take the syringe for the protection, which again is very good. And then here's the monster that we liked. Hits all lanes. So what was the difference between this one and that one? Oh, this one just has the 2 attacks. But this one doesn't have the talent. And the talent here is the one that matters. So see, even though this is essentially the same creature, right? You could tell by the outline. This one doesn't have a talent and has an extra... At the end of the turn gives 2... Oh, so you gain more sturdy, but we're going to gain weakness from this one. So this one's better. Overall, this one's better, so here we go. Do we want to heal anybody, though? Are we good? Our poor Bullweevil is pretty low. We could heal it. Or we can save it for in-game. Yeah, let's save it for in-game, see what happens. Okay, so here we go. So these are the new ones. So Iron Tail Salamander. Okay, that's the one that we want to try to tame. And then this one's Tad Whale. Whoa, look how creepy this one is. Momentum. Does 2 and it gains 2. Wow. Wait a minute. After using this move 2 times in the run, evolves permanently. What? But how can you use it 2 times in a run? Oh, in a run. Okay, okay. So not in this. Oh, that's interesting. So I wonder what it evolves into. Well, now I want this one too. Let's see what they are. Well, we definitely have what we need. 25%. 10%. Okay, yeah, we definitely have what we need. Okay, let's see here. Hits all lanes and inflicts. Might have to put double Bull Weevil here. Okay, so the problem if I put Griffin down that I'm gonna come across is it'll die. Because even if we leech for 1, this hits all lanes. So it's gonna do 1 damage to both creatures. So I think I just need to do 2 Bull Weevils here. Okay. We're faster, so we're gonna do our defense for both first. We'll take the damage, and then the next round, because we're going to get even faster, we're going to go ahead and try to do the other target. So I think that's the best way to do this. Or do we attack first now? No, we need to do the defense first. Okay, let's do this. Let's see. Okay, this poor Bull Weevil took a ton. And we're slower, so we are not going to do well there. Okay. We do have a 6 here. But we don't have the protection. Yeah, because we took it off, so it's not going to matter. But we would go first with the poison, and it would do 2. This is going to kill our guy anyway, so we might as well retrieve. You can retrieve in the game as well. So I'm just trying to think what's the best that we could do here. I mean, our defense is up by 1, right? We could go defense up again. So this should do no damage to us. For that first turn if we keep it. But then this is obviously going to kill us anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Then if that's the case, we should swap them. Let's see if this works the way that I think. There is an undo button, so. Perfect. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, that actually worked out how I was kind of hoping it would. Okay, so we still have our defense up, right? So we don't have to worry about this. This essentially is doing nothing to us because we have one of our defense up for our sturdy, so we take 1 less damage. This one's still going to do 1 to us here. So we want to see if we can do 2 damage to this so we could try to tame this one. And then we're going to do 1 damage to this. And the reason we're only going to do 1 damage with this Bull Weevil is because it currently has 1 vulnerable. So essentially we're going to do 2 damage. That way we could try to tame this one. Unless we want to tame another one. Let's see. Poison heals this creature instead of inflicting damage to it. That's kind of good. No, we're going to take this one because it's going to work really well with our griffin. Okay, so we keep that and that. We should be good. Let's see. That's why I love these bull weevils. They are so good. Wow, this went up to an 8. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so 100% we can get the Tad Whale, which is perfect. Lola? Heisenberg. Heisenberg actually is a cool name for this. There we go, Heisenberg. Ooh, now we got to deal with the poison, but that's okay. And we're going to try to tame this one as well. Now, the problem is with this one, it's a 63%, and we only have one more tame. But we're going to go ahead and try to give it a shot. So here we go. Wish us luck. Oh, it failed. The good thing is, if you do fail, you get this little icon here. So essentially, it's called Coaxed. You fail to tame this creature, but it is starting to like you. Its timing probability increases. However, unfortunately, we have no more items to tame it. So we can actually deal the 2 damage here. That way we can get rid of that. So let's go ahead and we'll be able to kill this one and then kill this one. And then we just got the Hell Rat to face. Well, that was a bummer we weren't able to tame it, but it did have to deal with the food, but we had the best possible chance with what we had. We got it down to 1 HP, and we got to try a tame at temp, and it was above 50%, so. Ooh, 7. Hits first. Okay, but our defense is still up, so we're good. So we could do 2 damage to this, and we'll kill it. Yeah, we'll kill it with both of these. And we get to keep both bull weevils. Beautiful. Okay, so we got 1. I was hoping we could grab 2, but, you know, and again, you do have this undo here, which essentially, if you made a mistake or if you wanted to try something different, you could undo 1 turn that you currently played, like the last turn that you played. I really like this feature, especially because this game does have a lot of different mechanics and a lot of different interesting text, right, of how the font is for, you know, its listings and its lore and its characters and the attacks and defenses. Sometimes you may not understand how they work, and then you see it go live and you think to yourself, uh-oh, I made a mistake. That's what the undo is there for. I like that feature, especially because how deep this game is. Tame more creatures. If you do not use your food to tame, your enemies will keep getting stronger, and your team won't be able to keep up. I tried. We have herbivores, so we're probably going to need to look at some more herbivores. On my descent, I stumbled upon a mysterious mushrooms. My creatures looked eager to eat them. I decided to let a creature eat the small mushroom. Choose a creature, it gets +1 HP, +1 speed. Let a creature eat the cursed mushroom, gets +3 and +3. Ooh. I mean, let's see. +1/+1. I mean, that's good for Heisenberg. I just really don't want to deal with a curse at the moment. But we could curse Whisper to make it stronger. But I think a +1/+1 on Heisenberg would be good. And remember, this can evolve, so I'm very curious to see what this evolves into. So let's go ahead and give it to Heisenberg here. There we go. It's a 6/3. It's pretty good. All right, what do we got next? Oh, we found all these creatures. Perfect. So what do we need? We need meat, right? Yeah, we're all herbivores on this one. There's 1 herbivore in this listing. Well, that's not good. But the meat and the fish are really good. So is this, because it removes any negative effects. Food bait. Place food as bait to attract and tame a creature. Okay, so we got a taming element that we can get here. What's the other one? We have more herbivores in this one, though. Ooh, and then Fluffy. Well, I call this one Fluffy. I've used this one quite a bit, Pillar Pole. But it has the defensive, which is what I like, and it has this, which is insane, the encouragement. It gives 4 strength to the ally to its right this turn only. It's so good. So we may actually go this one. What do we get as reward? Draw 3 cards. Ooh, give swiftness priority first. We would get another herbivore. We only get 1 taming item here, though. Let's see. If we were to tame these 2, though, or at least 1, this one's pretty good. It inflicts poison and then weakens it, right? And then you can restore 4. On retreat, gains 4. Remove all negative effects. This is the one that hurts. 6 damage. So we need a powerful attack for that. Experimental syringe. Choose between an empty syringe that works on enemies or a filled syringe that inflicts a curse on them. That's interesting. Let's go this one. This one seems pretty interesting to go off of. Plus, we have a better chance to tame, even though we may try to tame Fluffy. Wow, 6 damage. I mean, right off the bat, we lose. Although we could just do damage, though, so... So this will be interesting, because if I place this... Okay. Now the Bull Weevils are faster. So this could be a game changer here. It's only taking 1 less damage. We're going to see how this mechanic works. Remember how I mentioned before when they have the same swiftness, they both attack? So essentially, from what I've seen, right? From what I've seen, the monsters, the enemies, always attack first. But in this instant, even though this does 6 damage, if we do the leech, we should still be able to live with 1 HP. We're going to test that theory. We're going to use Bull Weevil. And we could do this Bull Weevil as well. Or should we just get a full here? Yeah, because Sturdy doesn't work on poison, so we got to be careful with that. Ooh, we got to start healing some of these. All right, let's get a full Bull Weevil here then. Okay, so we're going to do Ice Leech, and we're going to do Sturdy. And we don't have to worry about Sturdy on this one because it doesn't have anything that's going to attack us directly. So we'll just see if we could start... Well, there's no point of attacking this one either, huh? So I guess we will do this. And we'll see what happens. So then I might as well do Acid Spray. Yeah, because we're gonna weaken them if we do it this way. Okay, let's try this, see what happens. Yep, see, now we both attack at the same time. Yep, so it did work. So that's that's what I mean by there's a lot of different, because you would think, oh, it does 6 damage, it automatically destroys it. But because they have the same swiftness number, they both get the opportunity to go. And in this case, we were able to steal life. So essentially, we could continuously do that so long as we have the same, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so we both got turbo. Okay, so now we're going to switch these, because unfortunately we're going to lose this Bull Weevil. But not without a fight. right? We're going to be able to do 3 damage to this. This is going to poison us, but at least we're going to get the 2 damage off before it weakens us and before the poison inflicts. So we'll be good there. This is going to be the same outcome, right? It should be. We just saw it happen. This is going to try to do 2 damage to us here. But we're going to do 3 damage back. So we'll be close to killing this one. Yeah, the poison ticks after the turn ends. Yep, there we go. That's pretty unfortunate, but at the same time, that's okay. So this is gonna... Let's bring out Heisenberg. So we're going to do the same thing here. We'll actually defeat this creature. Now, the question is, so we got Pillar Pull. This one's really good. This one's going to remove all negative effects, but it won't matter because we'll still be able to kill it because it's only at 1 HP. This one, it would be a really good one to just pick up because it's kind of annoying, right? You could sit here and restore essentially 8 HP during, a run, or essentially for a battle, I should say. This may be a good one to pick up. So we'll do this, and then we'll do the Ascension because we want to see if we can evolve this to see what will happen. And then we said we're going to do the 2 here. Or should I just do the 1? Oh, this removes all negative effects from its team, not from itself. Oh, yeah, so this will kill it. Okay. Let's see how this one goes. Okay, I see what happened there. We're still going to be able to do Ascension, which is good. I want to try to get Pillar Pull. I was hoping I could get... I mean, we could undo. Ooh, but then we would have to face it again because it's going to heal. So I think we'll just see if we could try to get this. So regardless, this is only going to do 1 damage. But this is a higher level, so we're gonna see if we could change it up here. So let's see. How do we do this? We could easily do Heisenberg. We'll do... The Ascension would be a good time to do this. We'll do... Oh, we can't Life Leech, though. Ooh, forgot about that. So this is only going to take 1 damage no matter what. So this will be the 1 damage it takes. And then... Is it for the whole turn? Oh, it's just the next damage. So if we do 2, it'll be at 1, and then we could try to tame it. Let's see how this works. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we still want to keep Heisenberg in case this doesn't work, but again, the unfortunate thing is we don't have... So what do we have? 75% chance. That's as good as we're going to get. Here we go. Yes! Okay, I really like this creature, so we're going to name it Fluffy. Oh. Make sure your caps lock isn't on. Tame more creatures. I know. I'm trying. Right now, all we could tame is herbivores 100%. So I crafted this syringe earlier, hoping it might give me an edge. At first, I hesitated to actually use it. It was still experimental after all. But given the dangers lurking in this area, I realized I needed every advantage I could get. So I made my choice and took the experimental syringe. Select a special syringe to add to your inventory. Oh, sluggish is really good. That's the curse. That's a good curse. Works like an empty syringe, but can be used on enemies of danger level 3 or less. That's interesting too, because sometimes enemies have a really... I think I'm going to try the reinforged syringe, so we could try to steal an ability from an enemy. Like this, for instance. Oh, that's pretty good. Deals 1 damage to all enemies for each they have, and are... Whoops. When placed, inflicts slowness to all enemies. So if we gave that to this, it'd be even stronger. Okay, that's a potential. And then we have 1 new one. There's only 1 herbivore, though. Yikes. We should start healing, though. Let's at least heal a couple of these. Should we get... let's get 1 Bull Weevil up. There we go. Draws 3 cards. Ooh. So we have 2 taming items. This is super effective on herbivores, so... Okay, I mean, but we only have 1 herbivore. Yikes. This we have a couple. Oh, but there's Grimjaw. Grimjaw is really good, though. This Inflict is so good. And it's got a 4 attack. Which currently, my highest attacker is the Nova, but we have yet to use it. So, again, I'm curious to see what Heisenberg is going to evolve into. One of your dead creatures rejoins your deck. Huh. And we get a carnivore meat. Super effective carnivore. But what could we take from this? I mean, I guess we could take the inflicts for 2 turns, right? Or when placed, we could do that. When placed, restores 1 use to the limited moves of its allies. Wow. So limited ones are the ones that have numbers on the sides. Like these. I don't know what he's going to ascend into, but... I'm thinking we're going to go this route. This one may be a really good one to pick up. This one's okay. So the question is... This one deals double damage to creatures that... Wow. But we don't have fish, right? These creatures are just better to put in my deck, though. That's the thing. But of course, they're not... What's the event reward here? Trade a creature with another one of the same danger level. I think we got to go this, because this fits better for our deck. Just these 2 alone. I just wish I had 2 fish instead of the berries, but... All right, here we go. If not, worst case scenario, if we can't tame these creatures, we can at least extract one of their abilities, which I think will be huge. And there it is. When placed, gains the moves of the ally to its left. Well, thank goodness for placement, huh? Inflicts poison. So this is going to do 3 damage total. Oh, boy. I mean, we could do a Griffin again. I mean, having that swiftness is huge. And then we could do... So the difference now, though, is this is always going to attack first, currently, right? But I think that's okay. So it'll do 2 damage, and it's going to inflict poison. We'll be at 1. We'll Life Leech... for 1, so we'll still survive after the poison. Next round, we will not survive, though. So we may have to move this in one of these slots, but for right now, that one's okay. We could do Ascension here with Heisenberg. I wonder if it'll evolve right on the spot. That'll be interesting. So I'm going to put this Bull Weevil. And we're going to do the defense there. We're going to do Ascension and then Ice Leech. And we'll see what happens. What? Sky Whale? Holy, hold on a sec. Heisenberg can be healed beyond its max up to 20. What? That is crazy. Deals damage equal to its health. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Removes all its effects, regains 1 heart for each effect move. So this is gonna do so. Let's see. So we'll gain 1 because we only have 1 effect, right? So we'll be at 9. So we'll be at 7, which is a little bit. But we could heal. We have healing. Oh well, never mind. Our healing is that. Wow, that's insane. What an evolution. So I honestly think. I think I'm just gonna take the 2 poison. Am I at 2 poison? Oh, no, I'm only going to take 1 poison. Okay, so that's not bad then. So we'll attack there. This is going to do 2. So the Griffin will die, so we need to retreat Griffin. I think if we retreat Griffin... we'll have to get just rid of Whisper. But Whisper will kill this. So this we should actually be okay there. This is going to kill this. And this is going to do 2. But we have the defense here. So this should only do 1 damage. So I think we're going to have to lose this Bull Weevil. Well, at least we do 2 damage to it. And we're going to inflict weakness. Oh, but I don't think we want to inflict weakness, right? For how many turns? Let's try this and see what happens. I can always undo if I need to. Holy. Okay, I really want to try to capture this. That's going to lose my swiftness, but I'm still going to be very high, so... Oh, okay, so see how this works? Even though I'm at 7, because this has weakness applied on the opposing enemy, I'm technically at 6. So essentially, this goes by your active, right? So whatever is currently active, not what's a current stat. So that, again, another interesting thing to do. I mean, there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of different mechanics and how wording and stuff goes here. I'm going to see if I could just try to capture this. What would I be at? 75? What is it with this one? 60? Yeah, doing the weakness thing kind of hurt me. Because now if I attack it with anything, it's going to do 2 damage. So we're just going to have to try for that one. I want to capture this, though. So let's go ahead and do the Venomous Bite. This is going to kill me, unfortunately. But we do 2 and we gain the poison. We get to kill this one. And we're going to try to tame this first. Oh my goodness. Slusher. Slusher is actually a cool name for that. Newton. Draco. Bailey. Euler. John. Leroy. Nimbus. Kind of like Nimbus. Okay. So now we want to try to get rid of this creature, so... Well, we are going to kill this one, so hold on a sec. So this is going to do 2, and then it's going to do poison for 1. So if we do 2 damage here, this should attack this one, and it'll be at 1. There it is. Okay. Wow, we still have yet to use Nova, by the way. Okay, 75%. Here we go. If this doesn't work, we're just going to take one of the abilities. Wow, it worked. Okay. Nebula. Nebula is actually kind of cool. Okay, let's do Nebula. Wow, these were really good pickups. And remember, we didn't have the correct food source. But because we were able to get them so low, we still had a higher percentage. You know, we would have been better if we had something else, but but now we've got at least a fish, so we can balance it out. Ooh, retreat an ally, so we can essentially do another whistle. Okay, here we go. Today I encounter what can only be described as a person who has lost their humanity. Although frightening, I managed to communicate with them. They made me an offer. Give up one of my companions and receive another one in exchange. Should I accept this mysterious trade? Trade with the stranger. Choose a creature. It will be replaced by a random one of the same danger level. Yeah, I mean, because we... Like, essentially... I mean, I love Bullweevil, but he's pretty low. So, I think this one will be a good one to see what we get, right? I mean, I don't... Griffin's low, but I'd rather heal Griffin because we literally got Griffin because of these to work with it. So, let's do this Bullweevil. Ah, Batfish. It's a 3/5. Regains 1 when dealing damage. Oh, and we can hit 2 times. So, that's actually pretty good. All right, what do we got? Oh, Cave Maw. We've faced Cave Maw before. It's a very... very obnoxious os. But now since we have Fluffy and Sky Whale, right? That's so much damage. I'd love to use Nova. Okay, let's see. Golden Beetle evolves a creature from your starting deck. So currently, that would either be the Bullweevil, our last Bullweevil, or Griffin. I would love to see what Griffin evolves into. So that right now is front runner. We'll see what happens there. Let's see. Oh, a lot more of the scarier creatures. This was a crazy one too. Create a custom creature. I think the other one was better. Oh, this one is always... I really dislike this monster. It has really good health, really high swiftness, disables my talents, and can hit 3 times. Is there anything that can buff it? Ooh, okay. Do we want to use anything to heal before we go into this fight, though? Are there any of these that we want to take? When placed and on retreat. Wow, that's a good one. We don't have meat, of course, but we could try for that one. All the other ones are okay, so we could use a berry. So we either use a berry, we can get +2, so we'll be at 9 with our whale, or we can do it for Griffin and get +3. Okay, just in case. And remember, we could use a syringe too, so 3 or less. I mean, that one is enticing right now. So if we don't tame this creature, we'll see if we can extract that at the very least. Now, do we want to extract? We may. This one's low. We may want to take this, actually. Deals double damage to creatures. And then we'll put it on Griffin. So when place inflicts slowness to all enemies. And now we deal double damage to creatures that have that. So essentially now this does 4 damage. That's pretty good. Do we want... What if we give it Snowplow too? Can we just have a card that's bare bones? Essentially, it would just be a scapegoat at that point, right? Wow, you can do that. All right, we're all in on Griffin now. Sorry, Nebula. Let's see how that works. So Nebula can be used as a scapegoat then. Huh. Deadly Bite. We want to get rid of this as soon as possible. That's only going to do 1 damage. Doubles its stats. Oh, I see, I see. So if it gets a stat, it's doubled. Whether it's negative or positive. Ooh. All right, I think Nova's actually really good here. Okay. I think I just want to use Sky Whale here, just so I don't have to worry about that. My talent is this, so I don't have to worry about that, but... Wait, can this only be used once? Or what's happening here? Okay, okay, it's just because it wasn't placed. Ooh, I was getting a little nervous there. Hits all lanes. Let's try Griffin and see what happens here. But we do hit each other still at the same time. That's gonna die. This will still live. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see how this turns out. So this should do 3 damage to this, but I guess this is just gonna put inflictness on that, I suppose. If I'm reading that correctly. Let's give it a shot and see. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay. We've got to change it up. Yes. we did it wrong. Okay, hold on. We're definitely undoing that. Yep, because I forgot we're dealing 1 damage to ourselves. So essentially we could do the 4. Yeah, so we're going to do the 4. Then we'll do this one. And then we'll do this one. Okay, now let's try it. Okay. So we do have to deal with the tentacles, but that's fine. These we should be able to take out, no problem. I think this is the only issue here, so we may swap out. What do we have left? How many turns is this for? This turn only. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're still faster, though. We're at 4. This is the only one we have to worry about as far as speed. Okay. So let's recall Griffin. Let's put in Fluffy here. And we're still not going to get hit just yet. Okay. So this, we actually want to do the 6. That's going to kill this one. We're going to just do weak sting here. We're not going to take any damage, so we should be good with our protection. And then we're going to kill this. Okay. We're still good. Wow, 4, huh? With a 6. I mean, we could kill it with Sky Whale. That's not an issue. I don't want to lose Nova, though. So we may have to retreat. Wow, 3? Oh, well, we are faster. The issue is not with the speed, though. It's the fact that we're going to deal 1 damage to ourselves. Essentially kill ourselves. I mean, if we retreat, we could draw 3 cards and then try to bring it back. It's actually a really good strat. Is there any more monsters left? There isn't. I still think I have to retreat. Or we could do this. That kills this. We do the sting. That kills that because we're not as fast though. So do I do the swiftness then? So it's either I retreat or I do swiftness. I think I'm going to do swiftness. So now all of our moves have priority. I think I did that correctly. I guess we're going to find out. Let's see. Which one did I not select? Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, because this still says hit first, that happens. So we're definitely going to undo. Okay, we're going to undo. Yeah, unfortunately we can't undo the swiftness though. So that's already said and done, unfortunately. So I guess then we're going to just have to lose Nova. I mean, unless we want to heal it and we tame no creatures in this round. I'm honestly thinking that's the way. So I'm going to do the 6. We do 1 to ourselves. This is going to hit first, but it only does 1 damage because of protection, so we're fine. And then we do the 6 here. Okay, we should be good now. Beautiful. No new tames is really sad, but we are going to be able to evolve Griffin, though, because of the Golden Beetle. I've been observing this Golden Beetle for a while now. While it seems to avoid imposing creatures, it is not afraid of smaller ones. I can't say why, but I feel like I should let it bite one of my companions. Let the beetle bite. Ascend a creature from your starting deck. Here we go, Griffin. Whoa! Gargaro. Hits all lanes, inflicts 2 to all enemies. Now it's a 7-2. Wow, the swiftness could have gone up a little bit. Well, that's awesome. Nice. Battle 6. Oh my goodness. Okay, what did we get again? Okay, so we got an herbivore and carnivore. We still haven't used a syringe, so that might be something we got to start using here very soon. Where are our creatures at health-wise? I want to get the sky whale up a little bit, though. Oh, we are... Select 1 of 3 food items or gamble for a prime food. That honestly seems very much needed right now. So I might just go this way just for the food and the health. Restores 1 to... Oh, that's only 1 creature. Whoa, look at the trench crawler. That's creepy. They've got some really fast ones, though. kind of scary. The good news is like, although they're scary, we have heavy hitters, even heavier if you count the encouragement here. The question is, though, do I want to do the protection for Gargora now because he's only got 2 swiftness? So do I want to take essentially the... Because I think in the end, I would rather keep Fluffy because of the gives +4 versus, especially this, hits all lanes. And we deal double damage. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Oh, but I don't have a syringe. Well, I guess so I could use this on myself. Yeah, I think this is the best. I think this is the best move to do. There we go. Holy. Okay, let's see if this was the right move or not. Okay, I'm gonna try to tame 2 creatures. I mean, right now I could tame these 2. What other ones do they have? This would be another one. When placed, gains all the moves of all creatures of danger level 4 or lower. When dealing damage, inflicts 2 to the victim. Okay, so that one actually would fit our deck very well. As a herbivore, right? Okay, so it's either Coco. At the end of each turn, steals 2 health from other sleeping creatures. Yikes. 3, 3, and 4. Wow, and they all hit heavy. So we can easily kill Nostroptera. Let me just make sure of effects, though. We can actually get this to 1. Hold on a sec. What were... I may want to use that for this. How fast is this? Oh, but this is faster, though. Yikes. This is always going to attack first because of priority. So whatever goes here is going to take 4 damage. That actually is super unfortunate. Yikes. I may have just put Nebula. Okay, so I think we're doing... The target and itself fall asleep. At the end of each turn, steals 2 from other sleeping creatures. Yeah, but this is going to kill me, so it won't matter. I think we're doing this correctly. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, this is our scapegoat. It's just like... So we're going to lose... Well, we're going to lose Nova and Nebula. I mean, I guess I could do Fluffy, but... Then it's going to steal 2 health from Fluffy and kill it anyways. So, I'd rather do the damage output. Yikes. Okay. Oh, this is a really good opportunity to take this down. So I think I'm going to put this here, because this does nothing and we can kill this easily. Inflicts 2 slowness, but gains 4. Okay, so if we use the Bull Weevil and do 2, we'll be able to kill it with the Bull Weevil next turn no matter what. Gosh, I just really don't want to take 3 attack from this, though. That's the thing. Because I like having my health up. So I guess I could swap these and then do the snow pile. It's only 1 damage, but it'll be slower. I think this is the right move. Okay. Got a lot of options here. Regains 1 when dealing damage. Okay. I think we swap and bring Gorgora in. So I think I'm going to try this. I think this is when I need to use this. Okay. So this is the fastest. This is equal. So whatever this faces will be fine. We want to try to see if we could possibly get this, though. But we already do double damage to anything. We're going to kill anything that has this. Well, this is actually -3. Wait a minute, so if we do 2... Hold on a sec. So Gorgoro needs to go here. Because we need to kill this first. So that'll kill this. We don't have to worry about that. Gorgoro... This hits all lanes and inflicts 2 to all. This is going to kill this. Yeah, that's going to kill that if we do that. We don't want to do that. All right, so we'll just do the 4 then. I guess that's our best bet. Adjacent to the target, so that one. So it doesn't matter. Okay, I think this is correct. Let's try it. We got some undos here. Okay, so it did work the way that I was thinking it was going to work. We can easily swap this to kill this, but I want to try to tame this one. 100%. Wow. Aurelius? That sounds cool. And then we're going to put Sky Whale here. And we're just going to attack. And I guess we'll just attack with everything in case, but we should be fine. Wow. Well, at least we tamed one. When dealing damage, inflicts 2 slowness. Wow. It keeps reminding me I need to tame more creatures, but at the same time, it's like, gather food. At some point, I started to feel hungry. Although I could gather some simple food, I could also try my luck and hunt for quality meal. At last, I've decided to... Well, let's see. We need to heal... Fish seems like the big one. Okay. Wow. Battle 7. More fish. We kind of need that. Oh, we can choose an ability? Oh, this one is already really good. These monsters are super scary, but that is very good for us. Oh my gosh, this is so much unknown. A rest site. Either heal your creatures 1, get a food, or get 2 items. Wow, these are all unknown. Deals double damage if this creature has protection. Wow. That would be an awesome one to have for the extraction. But we don't have any more syringes, right? No, we do have removes all negative effects, and we do have uses for targets, so I gotta remember those. Restore 2. Okay, so this is what we want to do then. Let's see. We're going to do this one. I think this is the best one to do. The only one that's for fish is this one. Don't count down at the end of the turn for everyone. Okay. Hit 2 times if the target... Whoa, that's such a good ability. Okay, we got to try to get this. That's a good one. And we have one. Yikes. Game +2 just to be at 8. Trying to also see about balancing. I mean, the good thing is, what's this one's at 4. Heisenberg is awesome. It's too bad the name doesn't carry over though. You know, or when you evolve, it doesn't seem like you can name them. Not sure. Oh wait, you can. Look at that, you can. Honestly, don't remember how to spell Heisenberg. Oh, there it was. No. Let's see if it comes back. Let's go slower. I think I got it. It'll come back. It'll come back. I'm like, it's not going to show up. And then, lo and behold, I pass it. All right, we'll give it a few more clicks. If not, I think we have the way it's spelled. I saw the H. I got excited. There's so many... Wow. I've seen Bob more times than anything else. Okay. Heisenberg it is. I think it's Heisenberg. I think that's correct. If not, that's it. Okay, so you can... So it doesn't do it automatically, but you can go in and name them. We had this one as Griffin, right? You have to right-click, by the way. That is cool that you could do that. Okay, I did not know that. I'm okay with this being Batfish, and I'm used to Bull Weevil on this because you start off with them, but that is cool now that I know that you could do that. I didn't think with the starters that you could do that, so... or at least the ones you get in the starting deck. Okay, so... Our whale is faster than any of these creatures, and will one-shot and kill it. So I'm pretty confident with that. Let's just make sure. I mean, Griffin is good too. So we may want to we actually may want to use this on, there we go. So I'm specifically using this fish to try to get the masked howler. Let's do this. Battle 7. Inflicts poison to the target 4. Inflicts 3 to all enemies. Yikes. Obliteration, just a pure 5 right in the face. Oh, we got our 3 strongest right off the bat. That's insane. Well, we don't want to lose our... I think we're going to put this one here because we don't want to lose slowness. That's for sure. So we're going to gain poison. But we can do 2 damage to this, which is fine. We're going to kill this instantly. Great. Actually, hold on a sec. Now I'm kind of thinking about something here. I could do this instead. We still kill this, right? But I'm going to have 2 negative effects now. And I can use this to remove it, and I gain health for each that I remove. I may want to try that, actually. So Griffin is just going to hit all lanes and inflict this. Let's try this. Okay. Wow. That was blinding. Okay. Well, that's going to do 5. And if we have this, it hits, and we're slower because of that. That's fun. We still have protection. %. Yikes. So I think I need to remove the negative effects from this. But this is still faster, though. That's the only issue. I don't want to lose Fluffy. We would hit each other at the same time. Darn, this is hurting so bad. Okay, we're gonna have to remove the effects here. We still have protection, so we're okay. I'm not really worried about that. But I think I have to take out Fluffy. I really don't want to lose it. Yeah, the problem with this is we attack at the same time. But this is going to lower my attack so much. But I guess it's better if I face this creature versus that one. So I think this is the move. I think we're going to do this. And then we're going to do the encouragement. And then we're going to do the hits all lanes with this. Let's try that. Okay, I see what happened there. I was thinking that I still had protection, but obviously I didn't. So we could still do... We can undo. We can undo. We just need to retreat Fluffy. Because it's not going to matter. We can put this one in. All right, let's try this now. Yikes. We're just too strong for our own good. We got to undo it. I mean, the good news is we're going to win this fight. The bad news is... Okay, so let's not do the one that does all lanes then. So we'll just do this one, Crushing Weight. And then this one that hits all lanes. Because this has got it pretty low, right? If I remember correctly. Let's try this one. Okay. Okay. Wow, 7. I wish I had a move where it hits first, or I had Sluggish. What are we at here? 57? No, we got to get it a little bit lower. So I guess I am going to have to take the 5, which is... Eesh. Okay, so do I have a 3? Inflicts... Yeah, this is a 3, but it inflicts to creatures on the side, but that won't matter. I mean, we could just do Body Slam. Alright, let's see. We don't want to do... Well, actually, let's do the Healing Sprout, because that should remove that and then heal us. So that's good, actually. And then we don't do anything for this one. Perfect. Ooh, was the Masked Howler worth it? Big Smoke. Fang. I mean, that's a pretty good one. We got the fish we wanted. I found another one of those syringes today. This one, however, looks much more refined. If I go about it carefully, I'm pretty sure I could extract several doses of essence with it. I had to try to... Yep, copy a creature ability. Okay, so... Gosh, the encouragement from Fluffy is so good, which is why I want to keep the... Hit 2 times of the target. It might be good to keep that separate, actually. I'm thinking about maybe taking one of these off. Deals 1 damage to all enemies for each that they have. You know what? Taking the vampirism from this and putting it on Heisenberg may not be bad. I don't know how I'm still alive. All my barometers have gone haywire. I can't be that far from the bottom. The humidity is extremely high, almost insufferable. Of course, this hellhole only goes deeper, but the pressure is already overwhelming. Not sure I can go any further. Rest. It's amazing they let you fully heal before you face the boss. You know? But before we do that, we got the fish for a reason. So we can't tame... You can't tame the bosses. So I'm actually going to use this to increase my Heisenberg insanely. So it's a 17-17. And I'm going to give it vampirism. Who else should I give vampirism to? Griffin? Let's give it to this one. So now I still have one extract. Is there anything else that I want to extract before we go into this fight? I mean, the strength sucker could be really good for Griffin, make him even stronger. Because we do double damage, right? Instead of waiting for this, that actually may be good. Oh my gosh. Griffin is loaded. Okay, so we got three, draw three in that. Let's do this. Here we go. Eye of the Abyss. Okay, so this is not going to attack. The removes all negative effects from adjacent creatures and gives them 4. So this is going to gain 4 armor. Look at this. How crazy is this? A 50-50? But look what we got. I mean, we can one-shot. Oh, but this is a 10. Okay, so we could put Heisenberg here, actually, to start. Four or less. So essentially, if we put Griffin down, this is also going to gain its abilities. Holy. Okay, let's see what we do here. This is kind of crazy, actually. This is good because we'll still keep the protection as well. So, let's see here. Yep, hits all lanes and inflicts 2 to all. That's what we want. Okay. And then we're going to do this one as well. Inflicts 2 to creatures adjacent, hits all lanes, and inflicts to all. Blizzard. Perfect. And then we are just going to destroy this with our Heisenberg. Let's do this. Okay. Wow. This is that negative. Okay. It's kind of crazy here. See, the good thing, so this is going to hit for 6 for all lanes. So I honestly feel I need to get Fluffy in here. So Fluffy is safe. I take that back. Fluffy is not safe because Fluffy is going to get hit by this. So do we throw Heisenberg again? We could. I just really want to take advantage of Heisenberg having 18 damage right now. So essentially, we could cut this in half and do even more because of the negative here. I mean, that's just a huge amount of damage. So I think we want to do that. We're going to lose Fluffy, but it's going to be for a really good damage output. So now this has -6. So we deal, when dealing damage inflicts 2 to the victim, and we deal double the amount of damage. So essentially this will be 8 damage plus that. I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't hit all lanes anyways though, right? Let's try this and see what happens. $27 damage. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, let's just put Fang out here just to have Fang. Oh, that effect. Look at this. Heisenberg and Griffin for the win. We're going to let Heisenberg do the honors. Yeah, might as well. Who knows? Who knows what will happen, right? Holy. We did it. Finish a run on easy and normal difficulty. Oh, so if you do a higher difficulty, it does give it to you for the lower ones. Because this was normal. So it gave me both the normal and easy. You have not achieved your goals. Oh, no. New diary pages, entry 1 and 2. Okay, so we unlocked new Okay. Okay, we got another unlock. We still haven't done this one yet, but that's because we haven't beaten the boss until today. A new destination awaits. Beat the previous boss to access it. Oh, we got a new card. Lily Goose. Crafty. After a team member uses a status move, it regains 1 HP. Oh, I like it. Adds medicinal herb to your inventory. You could do that twice. Wow, that's pretty good. I wonder if that's a starter. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? We're 2 XP away. Wow. Defeat the Eye of the Abyss. Seasoned Diver. Nice. Wow, what a good deck. What a good playthrough. Our poor Nebula ended up with nothing. But, I mean, it was a great sacrifice. And that's what I think you have to kind of understand in this game is your earlier creatures, you know, the starters, the ones that you pick up from the beginning, they will easily be vanquished. However, as you also saw, your starter could evolve. We could find a card that evolves into something beautiful. This is my favorite card so far. Without a doubt. I forget what the actual name of it is. But at least now when I see it, I remember the art. Because the art is so good in this game. So it's so, you know, memorable. So I'll remember the tadpole. But I'll always remember it as Heisenberg. And then these other ones just kind of came into place, you know, doing their little thing. So... wow. That's awesome. I'm glad we finally got... Would you like to join Decktamer's Discord server? I mean, not at the moment, but we definitely will. Wow, what an awesome run. I'm glad we finally got to do it. We did it with evolving, so now you can see how strong evolving is. and just how good this game is. My goodness, I'm very happy everyone's enjoying the content for this game. If you want to see more, please let me know, for sure. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments, so let me know what you think of the game, the gameplay. If you'd like to see more on Decktamer, please go ahead and post that as well. And of course, if you'd like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here. Would love to see you join, especially if you're enjoying the content. And a big shout out to all of my current subscribers that constantly comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate you. Until next time, everyone, take care.